time to select a stage. The stage is set. It's time to select a character.
Make way for the ninja star.
I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so you know it. Back on my feet after
I'll show you the power of my kung fu.
Fight, never back down. At this point,
Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
started from the bottom and I'll never look back.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
I'm not gonna.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Denies that throw attempt. Goes for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Gets a good read on their opponent. That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. No good up high. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Neither of them willing to back off here. They block the overhead and throws them. What's next? Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Yo, kick KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. The super armor does its job. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player 1 has the meter lead. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Big low reaching heavy. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 1 adds a little super juice into the KO. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point. Bops him with the target combo. Tries to catch him out with the arc step. Jumps in. Smart play with the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. They return to center stage. Gutsy play with the grab. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Confirms the Bushin Ninja Star stun. The damage and attack boost off this will really tip things in their favor. KO. I smell a comeback in the works. Goes for the jump in to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Long, low attack hits. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Tries to catch him out with the arc step. What'll happen here? Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Serving of a severe beatdown, and the fun just started. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the sets up with the jump in, throws him. Smart play with the throw. Putting the closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Player 2 chases them down. There's a corner. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. What are they thinking here? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. The low kick connects. Throws him. What's next? Takes a trip. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. That drive impact doesn't get through. They can open up this round big. Brings out the super arc. How is this gonna work out for them? Taking stock. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. They break things off to beat it up with a combo gets them. Player 2 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. Blocks the low heavy. Bops him with the target call. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Takes a trip. Jacq and sends them flying. Sends a shuriken bomb to panic. Scrapping it out up close. We're near the end of the round. Both fighters have full drive gauges stopped. There's a wall spot in there. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point. Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Big, low, reaching heavy. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Gotta be careful not to whip at this. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Serving them a severe beatdown, and the fun's just starting. Player 2 will look to hit them with a stop and bomb.
Here we go.
Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 2 can't use low heavy. What are they gonna do? Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Holy! Here comes punish counter on reaction. Closes it out. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. We're finally ready to begin this long. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Strings it all together. What's going to follow the combo? Well-timed command throw there. Box them with a target combo. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. The super armor does its job. Holds out with the block. Takes a trip. Will that drive impact get punished? Grabs them. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Gutsy KO. Player 1 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. Big, low, reaching heavy. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Spends the whole meter to try and score some ridiculous damage. How's this round going to develop? Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Knockdown. Checks with a medium kick, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Jumps? Will this super art connect? Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars. Player 1 straight up put their opponent on a poster. Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Holds out with the block. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Decides to meet them in the air. Good judgment there. They exchange blows. Below heavy's blocked. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. What'll happen here? Their life finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Slaps back. They're still in this. Jumps in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tensor. Jump. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Taking nice counter. Sends a clear message with that counter. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. From low heavy to... Player 2 will need to... The low kick hits. Player 2... Oh, the throw connects. Knockdown and... Getting up the overhead denied. Passes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. What a finish! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Uses the target combo as a filler. Throws him. What's next? Gets the knockdown and now picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. The low heavy hit. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Deftly shuts out the jumper. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. All right, what's coming up next? Grabs them. Each goes for the super art. Comes crashing down on them with some Bushin beats. KO. Player one will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Throws him down. Deftly shuts out the jump in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. They're still feeling each other out. The attack and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player two chases them down. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing a KO. Takes one back. Both sides bringing it now. Checking their opponent. What are both fighters plotting? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Goes for the command grab. Big, low, reaching heavy. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Brushes that off and keeps going. There's a wall slap. They can't do anything now. All right, what's coming up next? Sets a shuriken bomb to panic. Going in. The jump in is denied. KO. Player one is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Our smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive Tensho. Big counter. Tries to catch him out with the arch stick. Backs away. Not about that BFF life. Hits him with a stopping block.
Here we go.
Confirms the Bushin Ninja Star Stun. The damage and attack boost off this will really tip things in their favor. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Still swung off for the critical arm. Hit the Saute Ranka. We're gonna see what a beast Chun-Li is with their feet here.
I can do this all day.
Shakes things up with a finds the target. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. This match ain't over yet. Opens with a jump solid anti-air. Low heavy. Uses the target combo as a filler. No! This'll break him! Player one hits him with a stopping block. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Oh, here we go. That's gonna leave him rattled. Player one, oh yo! Raw super hit! Cooks up some hot. What a finish! Player one is a force to be reckoned with.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Blocks the low kick. Blocks the low heavy. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Trips him up. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. And a super activation. looking to score some juicy damage. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Very solid corner kick. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Taking stock. Player 1 chases them down. Wins out in the battle of the skies. Player 2 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Closes the gap for the grab. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. All right, what's coming up next? Can't tech the throw? Good work staying in throw range there.
Serving them a severe beatdown, and the fun's just started.
Going in? Can they turn things around to KO? Player 2 is feeling it. Match point. A brave forward jump there to start. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace.
Peppers them with the lightning kicks.
Risky up-close scrap still going.
Fantastic awareness. Sends a bar on the Kikosho.
What'll happen here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
Opt for the critical art.
Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need.
Gets the counter hit. The next low heavy. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. I smell a comeback in the works.
Immediate jumping.
Follows up and tags on the lightning kick barrage. Hits him with a stop and bomb. Sends the bar on the Kikosho.
Player 2 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Jumps in. Barely blocks the jump in. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Jumps up. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. That's a counter.
The low blocks.
Still slugging it out at this range.
The jump in is denied. Low heavy.
Low heavy,
but no go. Excellent block. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack.
They need to rely on their
Comes off the tank and scores the win. No hype man needed. This is the final round.
Goes for the jump in to start.
Looking to impress with this super. Pulls out the big guns in the Sultan round pass. I never get tired of seeing this. Here it comes. Knocked him out of the air. Low heavy. Lightning kicks. Can they use their drive to stage the comeback? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. No! Critical art now? Closes it out. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Dashes forward. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? Reads them. All right, what's coming up next? Grabs them. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Checks them with the projectile. Knockdown. Throws them to negate the block. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Both fighters planning something? Jumps up. Breaks the block with a throw. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. KO. Player 2 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. Goes for the jump in to start the round. They hit each other. The low heavy hits. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Absorbs the attack and fires back. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. We're close to the point where one mistake could end the round. Feeling a nice Senza-Bora up in there! Player 1 is making this look so easy. Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. They just won't stop switching sides. Solid anti-air. You've got to be mindful of reach and throws them. Knockdown and... oh my god, they just choked it up! Opt for the critical art! Ninja Star Cypher! Get ready to be plugged in for some new era ninjutsu! Amazing! Ooh, what a smart blow! Aiming this and leads to some big... what a finish! I smell a comeback in the works! Star tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack! Uses the target combo as a filler. Gets the knockdown, and now... whoa, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Reaches out with a lightning kick. Scrapping it out up close. Blocks it. Serenity Stream. Player 2 has the deck stacked. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Yo, kicking off their facial features with a Hayoku-sen. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Shakes things up with a fireball. And whips. They're wide open. Impact hits them with a drive impact. No hype man needed. This is the final round. Oh, perfect execution with the anti-air. Barely blocks the low kick. Throws them. Player 2 can't let this simmer. He got Kazanshi. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. Nails it. Lightning kick. Player 1 can't win this without knockdown. Here comes closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. They're trading attacks. Not shy with the grab. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Combo with the target combo. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Knockdown. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around into low heavy for the win. Player 1 is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match. The low is denied. Shows the overhead. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. It heats it up with a combo into super. Serving on a severe beatdown, and the fun's just started. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 2, KO. Player 1 is feeling it. Match point. Goes for it all, but just misses. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Hold your breath. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the gauge for a super art. Yo, kicking off their facial features with a Hayoku-sen. Knockdown and goes with the safe stuff with that Senza-Bora on up Picosso. Both fighters planning something, sets up with the jump in. Scrapping it out up close. Going in,
That's gonna leave him rattled. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Full drive on the low. Amazing. Player flatlines him. I smell a comeback in the works. Immediate jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here?
Throws him. What's next? What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Down to the wire. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Serving them a severe beatdown, and the fun's just starting.
Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out.
Whips, there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Oh, let's go. Grounds them from above. All the throw connects. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Doesn't set the throw. No hype man needed. This is the final round. Who will come out on top in this final round? There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Forcing them to block the drive impact near the corner is a very smart play on their part.
Risky up-close scrap still going.
Baits out the low kick. Player 2, low heavy. Pokes with a kick. The low kick hits. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Rattling the inside of their head with a Hayoku system. Okay, here we go. Player 1 and eats it. Flatline zone. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Tries to catch him out with the arch stand.
Player 1 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Big, low, reaching heavy. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Well-timed corner switch. Hazak's perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 1 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Goes for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Does a good job of pushing back. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Reads them. This is a real back and forth match. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage.
Serving them a severe beatdown, and the fun's just starting.
Can they turn things around here with a super arm? Taking stock.
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge.
The drive impact whiffs.
In there. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Whoa, hold on. There's the punish counter. Opt for the super arm. How's this going to shake out? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game teams. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched.
Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
Peppers them with the lightning kicks.
The jump in catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in.
Medium kick hit. Follows up and tags on the lightning kick barrage. The low. Sends the bar on left to close. KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Grabs them. Combo with the target combo.
Gets the jump in. Lots of aggression from both sides. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Closes the gap for the grab. Reacts to the throw. reads the throw and shuts it down. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. They hit each other.
Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work.
Knockdown.
Player 2, the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage.
Finishes with the throw.
Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Can't tech the throw? Takes a trip. What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
The low doesn't connect.
Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. From upstairs. In there.
Player 2 straight up put their opponent on a poster.
Barely blocks the jump in. Will this super art connect? Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big.
And hits them with a stop and bop. Good instinct to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Player 1 will need to use their meter here wisely.
Scrapping it out up close.
That's gonna leave them rattled.
Going in
The big 10KO!
Player 2 brings it home.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive 10 show.
Throws them to negate the block. The low kick is blocked. Definitely shuts out the jumper. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Knockdown. Tons of drive and health to work with. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. Can't tech the throw? Blocks the low heavy. Baits them for the air throw. Player 1 is almost heats it up with a get Player 2 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Goes for the low kick. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Anything could happen here. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Will this decision pay off for them? Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still, will this critical art hit?
Were they baiting them into that?
Uses the gauge for a super art.
Serving them a severe beat.
Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing.
Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Immediate jump in.
Peppers them with the lightning kicks.
Long low attack hit. Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry.
Perfect read with the drive parry.
Scrapping it out up close. A quick breather.
Zones with the fireball. The low's blocked.
Pumps the brakes on the impact.
There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation.
Ooh, what a smart throw. What now?
Just goes for it at this range. Cooks up some hot and spicy damage with the Bushin Beast. Only a little bit of drive and life left.
Hit them with a quick low kick.
I smell a comeback in the works.
Goes for the jump in to start.
Are we going to see some fireworks here?
He brings out the super art. How is it going to work out for them?
Pulls out the big guns with the Sultan ground tap. I never get tired of seeing this. Here it comes.
Springs forward with the drive rush.
Closes the distance. Player 1 is working. There's the wall splash. They can't do anything now.
Player 2, the low kick hits. Scrapping it out up close.
Jump. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Nowhere to run. Gotta do better than that.
Even the slightest hit in the punish counter sets the table. Raise them from above with the bullshit beat. That combo finishes it. This match ain't over yet. Opens with a jump. The low block. The jump in is denied. Excellent block. Throws them. That throw will do some good damage. Player one can't. The low kick hits. Getting up close and drops that off. More fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Oh, we're going full third strike with a callback Leopold. Are we going to see a comeback here? This is so tense. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Oh, here we go. That's going to leave him rattled. A real test of nerves here. The overhead denied. Gotta do better than that. Catches out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. No one could have called that. Player one has gotta be doing good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. Drops him hard, low heavy. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Was hungry for the grab. Player one needs to use the front of the corner here. All right, what's coming up next? Long low attack hits. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Oh! The super armor does its job. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player two turned this right around with that super. Can they turn this gauge advantage into something? This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Drive rush to keep it KO. Player one wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Box them with a target combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Big, low, reaching heavy. Gets the knockdown, and now, good chop, KO. Player one with a clean win. They aren't playing around here. Decides to meet them in the air. Grabs them. Breaks those shins. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Yo, kicking off their facial features with a Hayoku-sen. A quick breather. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What'll happen here? Big throws. Still scrapping for control of the space. Oh, the throw connects. Okay, here we go. KO! I smell a comeback in the works. Immediate jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Long low attack hits. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. Just goes for it at this range. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Okay, here we go. Looking wow, Saturn waited for this opening. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Flatline zone. Player one was an absolute beast in that match.